Hi, you're watching InstructionalFitness.com. I'm Joe and this is Rob. Today we're at the pleasure of being at Gold's Gym in Venice Beach. And Rob's what we call our Senior Citizen Exercise Specialist or Senior Conditioning Specialist. Myself, I'm going to play the role of a senior citizen, and you're going to basically show me how to do some exercises that can benefit me in my everyday living or health, right?
Absolutely.
I think we're going to look at some of the shoulders.
Absolutely. Shoulders are an important area. A lot of times our older clients are very stiff in the shoulders, and they've just lost range of motion. So first thing we want to do is make sure they can stretch, and then after that we want to make sure that they can lift using the shoulders.
So stretching comes first, not the weights.
Stretching comes first. We always concentrate first on stretching and just opening up those joints.
Okay.
So if I'm working with an older client, I'm going to just have them stand, have them make sure that they're in proper alignment, that the core is activated, the head is centered, and then I'm going to place a hand right here, right on the inside of the shoulder, what we call the trapezius. Then I'm going to have them bring their hand up into this position, so they've got about 90 degrees in the elbow. Now I'm going to go underneath the elbow, and holding a hand right here, I'm just going to slowly stretch, all the time talking to them and asking them, okay, if they start to feel a lockout. Now, a lot of people...
What if I felt some pain right here?
If you felt pain right there, that would be the extent of our stretch for today. Okay. I wouldn't try and push you past that point of pain. And I'd also be asking you about the level of pain, the acuteness of pain. Is it a sharp pain or a dull pain? All these things are going to give me as a trainer some indications as to what may be going on inside that shoulder and what else we may need to do.
Right.
But what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get them into a normal range of motion, which for all of us should be fully extended up like this. That's a good range of motion, and that's what we should be able to do. So by holding this position, we're just getting, and then I can manipulate him all by myself just into this stretch.
And where all is that stretching at?
That is stretching all of the muscles. It's stretching inside the shoulder joint, actually, inside the shoulder capsule, but also it's coming down through the triceps and down through the latissimus. So we're getting a nice full stretch through here. So what we've got happening in an older body is we've got tightness in through here.
Right.
And then a lot of times the tendons and ligaments that attach, and there's a bunch of them, and we've got all the rotator cuff muscles in here too, which may have become tightened.
From what, lack of movement?
Lack of movement, absolutely. Okay. Lack of exercise, and then the natural aging process as the tendons and ligaments get older. So we've got to make sure they're stretched out.
Now, what if I didn't have the benefits of having you here? Is there some sort of stretch I could do for the shoulder without you here?
There's a great stretch you can do. This is a move that's a therapy move that you get from most physical therapists if you've had any type of shoulder injury or shoulder surgery.
Okay.
It's called walking the wall. And what happens is, imagine that I've got an imaginary wall right here.
Okay.
And I'd put my hand right there, and I just take my fingers and I slowly walk up the wall. And I don't move away from the wall, and I don't rise up on my toes like this. I keep myself nice and flat, and I just try and go as far up the wall as I can without extreme or sharp pain. If I'm getting a little dull pain, if I'm getting an ache, that's normal because I'm stretching. I just try and go up the wall as far as I can and back down.
So it's basically the same thing you did with me, except on the stationary wall.
Yes.
Just going up.
Exactly.
No moving out, no moving forward. Just keep my body
still. Just keep your body right there and just try and raise that arm up the wall and use the wall as your support.
And one time on each side, starting off?
One time on each side is fine, and 3 times on each side. You want to always, if you're working out on your own, you don't want to overdo. You don't want to wind up in emergency, so start slow.
Okay.
Don't try and be a hero in your own home. Don't try and show off to yourself. Just take it easy at first, 1 time on each side, then grow to 2 times, 3 times. With this walking up the wall, you can do maybe 5 or 10 times, ultimately.
Is that something you can do every day?
Every day, absolutely. Okay. Stretches can be done every day.
Okay, so unlike the weights, it can't be done every day, the same body part, stretches you can do every day.
Absolutely, you bet.
Okay, got it, okay.
Yeah, in fact, every morning get out of bed and stretch a little bit.
Yeah, you always feel better after you stretch.
It makes your day much better.
Body feels looser, I think your breathing's even better. I know with patients in the hospital, we see the actual heart rate goes down a little bit.
Yes.
Blood pressure is more controlled, so it's definitely an all-around benefit.
100%, you bet.
Okay.